Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be looking at this guy right here, the Kershaw Skyline. Stick with it. Now the Kershaw Skyline right here is a wonderful little knife for EDC. The blade length coming in at 3.125 inches and a blade thickness of 0.09 inches. Blade material of 14C28N, which is a Sandvik steel. Blade has a drop point and a hollow grind, making it very slicey. So let's first compare it to a couple of other knives. So first up we got the Gerber flat iron. Almost forgot the name of this guy, the Gerber flat iron. The ZT, which is the same company, ZT 0350. The Schrader Viper OTF. And last but not least, the Bradley Kimura. Well, like I said, this guy's a drop point blade, a hollow grind, a stone wash, but this one is specifically a stone wash. It also comes in the black wash version, which I have one right now, the black wash version right here. It also comes in a Damascus. Has a G10 handle, and one thing about this knife that everyone needs to know is it has plenty of aftermarket support. Like I showed you just a couple seconds ago, right here is my black wash with titanium brass scales. Changes the weight of this guy a ton, but it's brass, and I love brass, so. The weight on this guy comes in at about 2.5 ounces, making this a very light pocket knife, especially for the size, almost a little over 3 inches, and weighing 2.5 ounces. Beautiful. Has tip up or tip down carry, right-handed only. Sorry guys. It is a manual flipper. Has a liner lock, as you can see here. If you notice, it only has liners on one side of the blade, as you can see there. Liners on only one side of the blade. This helps keep the weight down, making it more EDC friendly. And of course, as you can see over here, right there, it is made in the United States, made in the good old US of A. Now, let me show you some pictures of this guy before we get into some of my thoughts. Alright, here are some pictures. Now, this guy, of course, the main gripe I have with this knife is the pocket clip. It's so subpar. It is very subpar. And look, when it's in your pocket, you're up to here. This much of the knife is sticking out. That's a lot. That's a lot sticking out, so I'm not a fan of that. But the knife itself is very comfortable in hand. I will give it that. The pocket clip does dissipate pretty good when you're holding it. It's very comfortable in hand. There are tons of flavor. I'm saying that there's tons of flavors in this guy only because of you have the 3 blade finish options. You have all the aftermarket support for this guy. Overall, I mean, it's just a decent knife. As far as flavors are concerned, you have this wonderful little lanyard hole right there going on. I'm not a lanyard person, but there you go. Comes in at around 50 bucks, which isn't bad at all for made in USA bayonet flipper type thing. This is a Kershaw classic in my eyes. It is a classic Kershaw knife. When you think of Kershaw, this comes to mind. Just like when you think of ZT, you think of this one. Okay, they're both classics for their respected brands. And I think that that's just kind of, it has a little bit of a cool factor to me that this is the Kershaw knife. This is the knife that really put Kershaw on the map. Now, this is a polarizing knife. That means that there are fans and haters of this guy. Fans like myself, haters, Birdshot IV. They aren't, Frankie and Bird, they aren't the biggest fans of this guy. But that's the nice thing about knives. To each their own. If you're not a fan of this, maybe you're more of a fan of this guy. I don't know. It's bigger. It fits your, fills your hand out a little bit more. Maybe you're a bigger fan of that guy. Or maybe you aren't into flippers, but you like balisongs. Or you're not into flippers, but you like thumb hole openers. And you like frame locks versus liner locks. And you like, you know, it's just a wonderful thing about knives. But this guy, it's just polarizing fans. People unsure about the stability because it only has one liner and all that other fun stuff. But it has, this is the first one I ever got. And I got it a little while ago. I don't know why it's taking me this long to review it, but I got it a long time ago. I'd say about a year or two ago. And it's held up ever since. So, in my opinion, this is a great knife for the money. Sorry, I just set my coffee cup down. Great knife for the money. And I highly recommend you pick up one of these guys to add to your, either add to your collection or just a feel. Just to get a grip of this guy. The G10 is very textured, so it's very nice as far as grip is concerned, and there is no jimping, so that makes it a little difficult. But other than that, everything else is great. So it's a wonderful pocket knife for 50 bucks. You should definitely pick this guy up. And that's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next video.